It's been called Dragon's Den for the nonprofit sector, but what it really is a free training and mentoring program for innovative Calgary nonprofits. It's called Social Venture Partners Fast Pitch, and here to tell us how it works, one of the winners last year, Crystal Phillips of the Branch Out Neurological Foundation, and Social Venture Partners Executive Connector, Karen Whitman. Great to see you both. Thank you so much. Good morning to you. Now, Karen, let's talk a little bit about how this fast pitch works. It's a great idea.
Thank you. Well, we started out realizing that nonprofits have a really hard time telling their story in 3 minutes or less. And so we started Fast Pitch as a training program. So we actually pair the 22 organizations that we had this year with 50 coaches from the corporate sector. So we'll be bringing together business people and nonprofit people to work on pitches.
Because sometimes that's the thing, is to really dial it into your point of sale and to get that message across. So what was the experience like for you getting this coaching?
It was life-changing, really. There's been so many things that have happened because of Fast Pitch since just a year ago. And when I first got into the program, I really thought that I was going to just improve on my public speaking skills, but it went a lot deeper than that. I learned about how to have an ask, how to have a pitch, really, and I learned about what other people want to hear as opposed to what I wanted to tell them. So that was a huge learning. Yeah,
interesting. So did you find that there were gaps in what you were doing prior to entering the mentoring program?
Absolutely. Yeah. I would make assumptions of what people would know or what they were interested in. And I had two amazing coaches. I call them the power couple. And they challenged me. They put me in front of strangers, in front of friends, and then they would ask those people these questions. And it was hard to get that feedback because it wasn't always something I wanted to hear.
Right.
So I had to be really open and willing to change my story as I went. Yeah.
And probably especially too because you're so attached to the cause, and so sometimes when you're so personally involved, you can't have that greater picture.
Yeah, absolutely. And also because I was so personally attached, I struggled to get through my story without tearing up or choking up and not being able to get through it. And so I even talked to life coaches and my psychologist and learned about the barriers that I had to go through in order to tell my story from my heart and be super genuine on stage. Yeah.
Cool. So a valuable program here in terms of learning for nonprofits. What does the winner receive?
This year, the winner will receive $10,000 in cash. But more importantly, we have people come forward who want to offer in-kind donations. So it might be, 6 hours of marketing.
Right.
Last year, Crystal, you got quite a few in-kind gifts. Business consulting and analysis. Sometimes it's more pitch coaching.
Right.
So there's some really great prizes up for grabs.
Yeah, and some of those things that you might not seek out for yourself. So what did winning do for you?
Well, I've said my pitch in many different ways. I've sort of lengthened it to up to 1 hour talks down to 30 seconds. So anytime that I'm speaking to people, I have more confidence with what I want to ask them or what I want to talk about, and that has benefited me through sponsorship, more donations for our events, more people getting involved. And just awareness of the Branch Out Foundation in general.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay, so there are finals coming up just around the corner. Karen, tell us about the finals of this year's competition.
So the finals this year are April 16th at Mount Royal University, and tickets are on sale. The easiest place to go is fastpitchcalgary.com.
Okay.
And what's really interesting is we also have an Audience Choice Award. So people who are actually sitting at the event will actually get to text and vote for the organization that they think should win. And there's a $2,000 prize for that as well. So if you're there, you actually get to vote.
Okay, using technology as well. We'll put the links up on our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. I know you have some great contenders this year, so best of luck. And congratulations for you on all of your accomplishments as well. Sounds like a great event. Again, breakfasttelevision.ca on further links on how you can get involved.